who's the most difficult player for you to guard in the NBA in your first 3 years? Who would you say presents the most challenges for you?
That's a tough question. One, because I had to put my pride to the side and answer that.
Because you kind of don't want this person to know. Like.
Exactly. And it's like, they cooking you like, yeah, you remember, right? Like you know? No, I don't want
Whisper it to me, I tell him, whisper it to him. I got you.
But I would say the guy that I probably struggled with a lot, like earlier on, was probably Shea. Because a lot of guys have a cadence of rhythm and like a timing that they play with. I don't know what his timing is.
Yeah.
Like you literally don't know. And he just moves so just different and like unorthodox. So I would say he's probably up there. I would say playoff series though, it was like you start to figure out more in a playoff series on how to guard people because you're so locked into what they're doing. And so I think I, did a little better in that playoff series. Obviously, he scores 30 a game. Like I think that's the biggest thing people have to understand. Like if a person scores 30 and averages 30 for the whole season, they can score on anybody. Right. They can score on anybody. So people are like, oh, he's getting cooked. He literally averages 30.
Yeah.
Like,
this is what his average is.
This is his average for 82 games. He don't sit out games either. So yeah, he doesn't.
That's
so
crazy.
Nah, Shea is a tough coverage, man.
Yeah.
Shea is because he does have like just a weird, not a weird way of moving, but like it's like he does things where you don't think he's attacking you, but then when you guard him, he's like, oh, this motherfucker attacking me right now. And before you know it, it's like he's left hand scoop layup. Like,
bro, playoff game 2, literally, because like first game I guarded him pretty well. Like he was like, I think 1 for 9 or something like that. Game 2, he was probably like 5 for 5 on me, but didn't miss one. And he was backpedaling and going forward at the same time. And I'm just like, and then they showed it on film. I'm like, did y'all even just see what he did? You really think you could have guarded that? Like
that's crazy.
He got some shit.
Like he went between
some shit.
How did he do that? How do you backpedal and go forward?
Trust me, I don't know how to explain it, but if you see it on film, you're like, okay, he backpedaled and went forward. Like